I'm like, hold on, let me catch my breath.
Because he needs an asthma pump. And them club chains ain't even that expensive. They're like 100.
I know, they're like, that is chump change. It's a chump change chain.
Yeah, they're not even that, like, calm down, darling. You're fat.
Somebody just asked me, would I ever make up with RFAB? Me and RFAB's beef is really not that serious. I just don't want her to think that she can rise up. Sorry, she can put screenshots of King's messages on her story. She can rise up the girl with a B, I'm not saying her name, and entertain her on her story. And I am not going to speak on her. I will. So that's all. But it's really not that serious. I literally offered her a job. So. Yeah. I said, come to mama. She was begging for a job.
Come to mommy.
You were begging for a job from Lamal. So I am saying I can actually work with you. My beef with her is not that deep, but what she's not going to do is think that she can do me something and I wouldn't do her something. And I tried to explain this on my live earlier, but I don't think I had enough people in there. But what I want people to also really understand about me and Renee is that when she used to beef me back in the day, and I would go on my, by the way, I used to go on my YouTube videos and apologize and cry. And the reason I done that is because I'll be honest with you guys. When I used to beef her back in the day, I was employed in a 9-to-5 that didn't necessarily condone the drama. They were okay with me doing online stuff, but she actually messaged my job and said I should get fired. She actually messaged my job. How can you have this type of girl in your establishment? So I was actually given, like, I wasn't given a warning, but I was taken to a room and spoken to about her DM. They asked me, why is this girl saying that you're bullying her? What's going on? I had to show my YouTube videos. I had to show my stuff. My point I'm trying to say is I had to, my actual workplace was like keeping an eye out on me, like, what's going on with this girl? Like, she's saying you're bullying her. She's saying you're horrible. Are you, and how, and also she sent some of her followers to go under to spam the Instagram page. So I was actually put in a room and spoken to. So you have to understand that for me, I thought my job's at jeopardy. So when I beefed her, and she would say, there was one time she threatened to like literally punch me. And my response was very, very soft. That was simply because I had a job at stake. Absolutely. However, the reason now you see me, because a lot of people think like, Rush, she talks, I talk more. I don't work for anybody. Do you get it? I actually don't work for anybody. So that's what I said. If you actually remember, me and Renee have actually beefed back and forth back in the day so many times. She said I was lying about the tea on stuff. She beefed me when I was on Backchat. I never said buck me. I never said come on my platform and let's do this, I'll pay you. I never said nothing. The reason I was confident and the reason I said to her, come meet me, like let's meet on Badderzuk, I'll pay you, let's sit down, or we can do whatever you're on, is because I don't have a job anymore.
Amen.
So I can actually be wild.
Yeah.
So I feel like she just thinks, oh, right, no, why you acting different? I'm acting different because before I was fake because I had a job. But I'm actually on whatever she's on. However, to answer your question, if she wants to make up and be mature, we can make up. But if she doesn't, then that's cool too. But she jeopardized my job. That is actually what happened.
You know what she done to me as well? Because I kept quiet because I thought, you know what, I can't be asked to beef this bitch. But now I'm in the mood to be a bit toxic. I want to cause werewolf free on this app. So basically, she, you know, when we was all on that live and she was talking about Badderz when the pot belly one, the one what does too much. You got from Rain Doll 777 necklace.
Oh, Twilight.
Yeah. The B. Let's not say her name. Let's not. I cannot stand that girl.
I know. That's why I'm saying 77. We'll call it 66. The bitch is demonic.
Cool.
But
the boy role.
When she done all that, and obviously she was talking about it. So I was in your life, but I took a sneak peek into her life, and I come there and I was like, she's not actually speaking about it bad, but she might just be talking about it because in a way, we're not labelled or owned by you, but people does know us as well for Lani's, to be Lani's cast members. Do you know what I mean? Like when I went to Black Pride, I got told you're one of Lani's boys. Yeah. I didn't mean it that we're branded by you completely, but we was on your platform. So necessarily we are a part of Lanigood because she was on season 1. The next day she went on her live and she was like, what is George on about, the little beg? He comes to my live and begs it, da 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 da. And I thought, no, Renee, bitch, you was begging it from me from the word jump when I read Marissa Soreface Rose. She even done an impression and said she lives for me. So no, Renee, darling, I never begged it. You begged it with me, bitch. Remember, the first time we ever spoke, I told you to go sell your sticks, not to talk to me. 'Cause I was on Lani's side. And that's on period, bitch. But then you wanted to beg it, so I thought, you know what, I'll be a bit nice to you because you don't like Marissa. We can become frenemies. But now you've disrespected me again. And I've seen your little sex tape and your pussy looks stinky, bitch.
Wow. If you want to know who the B girl is, you have to go watch.
Subscribe.
If you want to know who the B girl is, you have to go watch Badderzuk and you'll clock who it is, innit? We don't talk about that girl. I'm not gonna lie.
She's a disgrace. She went there and she's a catfish. And you know what? I didn't know who she was, yeah? Because she messaged me, she's like, you're one of my favourite Badderz Boiz. That's her favourite fucking line. Like, yeah, I didn't know it was her. Yeah, I didn't know it was her. She did. The Twilight ages ago. No, not Renee. The Twilight one. She messaged me like, oh, you're one of my favourite Badders, whatever. And obviously I didn't really know the tea. And I was like, oh, thanks, babe. If you ever want to talk or like need someone, I know Badders sometimes can be a lot because obviously I've been and done it. So, and then she's like, oh, yeah, thanks. And then I realised the bitch was being a fake trippy little bitch. So I thought, you're being blocked. But I like her sister.
I really liked her, you know, but obviously because that, I took the price.
You guys are saying that Renee will finish George, but I disagree. I not in a rude way, but I actually think George can hold his own. He's not sensitive. Renee can't say nothing to George that will make him cry. I lie?
No.
She can't say nothing to George that will make him cry. He's not bothered. He's not bothered. He's heard it all. George, have you not heard the worst of the worst?
Yeah. I'm unfazed.
The worst of the worst.
Yeah.
He's had like, you guys have to understand something. Like, I'm not gonna give her ammo, so I'm not gonna say the stuff. But some of the stuff the boys have said to George, literally, honestly, they could be arrested for
yeah.
I don't even know what you could call it, heinous words or heinous crime, like bullying. Like it's been bad.
If they go rewatch,
you guys just don't watch the boys beef enough.
Go rewatch Badderz Boiz and hear some of the
forget Badderz Boiz. What about the stuff? What about some of the stuff you lot were saying to each other on live? The stuff they said on live, I'm just gonna give you. I'm not gonna say what they said, but you see the boys, they don't care about, not all the boys. Some of the boys, they don't care about being the R word.
What's that?
Some of the boys talk about racism.
Oh yeah.
The boys don't care about being racist. The boys don't care. Some of the boys will even start talking about. Like basically,
in other words, I got called like hypey, dirty gypsy, that I steal things, that I live in a thingy. But guess what, bitch? That's who made me who I am today. So yeah, that's what I is.
The people that do that,
worse things than that.
I am, but we're not going to say that.
Worse than that.
But you know what? I remember one day.
We're not going to say it.
I remember one day when all shit happened, and you called me. You was like, "George, are you okay?" I was like, "I don't care. I'm sitting in my bed chilling, watching a film." You was like, "I've casted a monster with you. I don't give a fuck." Like.
And like they called your job.
The stuff, all I'm gonna say to you guys, all I'm gonna say to you lot is just because you probably haven't seen the stuff said to these lot in general, not just George, the boys in general. When I say the lowest of the low, like I'm not just. You think the girls are bad because they'll say, "Oh, you're dead picnic." No, they will go in. It's some of the stuff they say.
I got beefing with Goody and Shelly.
Yo, I'm not involved. Some of the stuff you lot say is mad.
No. And I shut Safe Space down. I won the poll with Shelly and Goody. I beefed the both of them and shut that shit down. I don't care. And they're saying all sorts to me. So if Renee wants it, bitch, come and bring it.
That's not an invitation.
I think he can handle it. I think George can handle it. I can't lie. You'll be surprised. I think they don't know you. So, you know, baby, you show them. You can handle it.
Show them.
I will. Anyways, I've seen her pussy. She lost this argument already. No, it ain't mine. My pussy.
Anyway.
Wow.
What's going on? Is that me?
Period, George.
Period. Period.